Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who have kept us safe for years. Thank you. And we've got a fantastic community here because of you. Yes, you. You have been so kind to each other and so kind to me. Thank you. And excuse me, if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go so you can pick and choose. Or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed, whatever works for you. Today I'm using the good old Pulp Tarot, which I love. The link is in the description below the questions. And today's Halloween nails are this fantastic, I don't know, yellow Bride of Frankenstein with ghosts. Ooh. And then we have Mama Cat over here, just a Mama Cat and the little kitties. And a little kitty sticking his head up over here like, hi, what's doing? And then we have a black kitty right here who's in front of a black object, who's trying to hide. Anyway, thank you for being, it is a good day. Oh, it's a good day. It's a pretty good day to be here too, because gloriousness. We have so many good questions. It is like Schadenfreude Day. Happy Schadenfreude Day, everyone. Oh, okay. Ricky says, and the star of the show, soon to star in a remake of the classic 80s movie, This is Spinal Tap, Booze and Kitty. Yes. But he's not going to try to find the stage. No, he's going to give up and curl up, find a quiet corner until I come and find him. Okay. Oh, Fifi says today, my little black kitty, Trixie. Oh, it's Trixie's birthday. Happy birthday, kitten. All right. So this is so good. This is so good. Okay, let's just jump in. At 3 minutes in, I've got four people listed for the first question because, you know, we've all got it on our mind. So Rose Blue, Lucky Girl, Paula Stahl, and Jonna Shackford all asked, basically, the Kraken, Sidney Powell, has been released, sort of. Sidney Powell has pled guilty to the charges facing her in Georgia, releasing the Kraken. Dropping her felony charges to a misdemeanor. She will serve no jail time. She'll have 6 years of probation. And she'll pay just under $9,000 in fines. She also has to write an apology letter to Georgia. In return, she will have to testify at future trials. Oh, and write a letter of apology to the citizens of Georgia. But she will have to testify at future trials. If there is one thing that we all know about the Kraken, she is out for herself. There was never any chance she was going to do jail time for Donald J for Jerk Trump. It all came as kind of a shock to her that she would be held accountable. Like, do you know who I am? Unfortunately, yes, we do. So this is just, so yes, James must testify. So, how bad is this for Trump? Oh my gosh, cards flying out. Hang on, hold please. Well, she thought she was sitting pretty, but in fact, you better spill the beans. Did not work out well. And I don't know why my throat, suddenly I can't clear my throat. Maybe it's just excitement. Joyce Matthews says she should have to read that letter on live TV. Kelly says, write 100 times on the blackboard. I will not overthrow the government. I will not destroy democracy. I will not destroy democracy. Yes, stars. And she has to tell the truth, or she's going to prison, and she doesn't want to go to prison. How bad is this for Trump? She's not going to prison for you, moron. She's just not. She is out for number one, and number one is her. Yes, lucky girl, she'll be spilling the Diet Dr. Pepper. Excuse me. That's a legal decision right there. Two of Swords. This is so good. There's such good stuff today. Hello, Becca from House of Lenormand. Do follow Becca at House of Lenormand. She's great. King of Cups, Four of Wands, the Devil's in the center. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. Oh, you are so toast. Hello. She was part of this. I mean, she was there at the White House. She was part of that group saying that Trump should do ridiculous things to remain in power. Absolute corruption. And Trump should be worried as heck. And this is my sleepless nights with legal worries, swords hanging over your head. This is my going up the river card. Now, this King of Cups, I think this relates to a question that's coming up. So she might hurt Trump in multiple ways. We'll get there. But is it bad for Trump? Because she's no Weisselberg. And she's not gonna pull her punches. Yeah, GM Dave, pack of narcissists ripping each other apart. As it should be. Exactly. Oh, wow. So, at 8:45, and this is what I think that King of Cups relates to. Jack Smith, Washington, D.C. Hello. Analysts are noting that while the Kraken is down, that's a quote, this feeds into bigger things overall. For starters, oh, no. That's the wrong, the Kraken is down, yes, but that was the wrong question. Hang on. Put it in the wrong place because I skipped one. There we go. But I'm going back to it. Speculation is rife that Powell will also flip in the yes, speculation is rife that Powell will also flip in the DC trial. Will she? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I got completely turned around. I'm going to put this at 10 minutes. 10 minutes in. Sorry. There's a lot going on. So, speculation is rife that Powell will also flip in the D.C. trial. Will she? Because my understanding is Jack Smith has been trying to keep things as narrow as possible to try to make sure Trump gets his ASAP. That's exactly what he deserves in the justice system. But if she knows stuff, if I had a convenience store near me, or I had ordered groceries this morning instead of ordering them, I'm going to order them this afternoon, I would have had to have gotten at least a small thing of Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, ow, 10 legal swords. That's gotta hurt. Starting with the death card. We've waited so long for this. Becca agreed. Again, why did they think this was a good idea and that they would get away with it? Arrogance. Trump got away with so much. And when you let one person get away with all this crazy stuff, other people think, well, I can get away with it too. I can do what I want. That's the problem. That's why I don't care if he's the president. I don't care if he was the president. Or actually, even while he was president, I don't care if he's the president. If you have tried to overthrow our democracy, he should have been arrested January 7th. If nothing else, January 22nd. The instant he the instant he was off White House grounds, when he left office, he should have been arrested. Death card. Well, she also, I don't know if she can afford, I mean, things don't look good for her, but I don't know that she can afford, endless trials and whatnot. It's expensive. This is her part in being a thief or attempted theft of our democracy. This is us being very happy. And this is, you got to show up. You got to work. She'll talk to whoever she has to keep herself out of prison. It's glorious. Becca, I agree. I understand arrogance, but Trump is a buffoon. It's like following the village idiot off a cliff. I understand, but narcissism is a real thing. So, um, 14 minutes in. Well, this is interesting. This is, if she does flip in DC, like, how important is what she has to say? As in, would this ultimately be the last thing that pushes Jack over the finish line for a conviction? Personally, I think he can get a conviction. That's what he's got. But Learn Reiki Philadelphia says, my cat is replying to Boo Boo. Oh, there you go. Okay, 1 second. Hang on. Francis, please stop. Kitty needs you. Oh, Kitty's fine. Kitty's eating treats. Right back there. He's good. All right. I mean, like, you can even like see him, right? His little butt is right there. right there. Okay. So the question is, let me make this 15-15. If Sidney Powell does flip in DC, will this be the thing that really, that's it, gets the conviction for Smith against Trump? Card for the reading. Hello, death card. Again. Ricky says, Boo-Boos and Kitty's trying to find the stage because of my star quote. Exactly. I did shuffle. Didn't I shuffle? 10 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, she's quite the witness. Chariot. Oh, he's such a briquette. Trump is toast. Like, it reminds me I need to change the foil on the bottom of my toaster oven, because that reminds me of what Trump is going to be legally. Metaphorically, of course. Raymond Pascal's 2 death cards. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. Because it's not literal. So. Oh. Shall we talk about the potential domino effect? Yeah. Okay. 1645. Oh, this is so good. Analysts are noting that while the Kraken is down, this feeds into bigger things overall. For starters, Cheesebro is on his own now. His trial in Georgia starts Monday. He now stands alone, so lonely. He stands alone in his trial and can be focused on as, quote unquote, the mastermind well, I said unquote. Will he flip under pressure too? So all that, everybody's focus is now 100% on you, Biff. Old stinky cheese. You tried to destroy our country. Hello, Deborah. Yes, Joyce Matthews says, well, Chesborough, he wanted to be tried alone. Yeah, but that's the thing. He was trying to call their bluff. He didn't want to be tried alone. He was trying to call their bluff. Oh, you're not really ready for a trial this big. Yes, she is. Hello, precious. Magician. Ooh, juggling. Oh, you better be good at juggling. Do a little dance. Oops. Why are you upset? You have everything you could possibly want as a kitty. He's like, but I don't have a lap. See, that's the problem. I know. I might have to lower the desk. Mel says, tell it like it is, Boo-Boos and Kitty. Yeah. He's been spending my time in my lap. I've got a herniated disc, and I'm fine. I'll be fine. It just needs to heal. It's fine. I just need to, I'm like super posture lady. I'm like posture pals. Anyone who's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 fan, you know what posture pals are. Posture king and posture queen. Yeah. So I'm posture pals for the next month. And I haven't been sitting in the gray chair of happiness because it makes me all slouchy, makes my back hurt. But that means that I've been with Fuzzhead in the gray chair. So he's just been sitting on my lap here. Anyway, do you need to know this? No. 3 of Pentacles. All right, Cheesebro. All right, Stinky Cheese, what you got? Oh, you got to take your chances? Pays your money and you takes your chance? Hi. Okay, look. I could lower my desk, but I will not. If you stay where you are, I would be lowering it on you, and that's not good. Oh, howling at the moon. Ooh. Oh, man. 5 of Wands. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Cheesebro, he knows the plan. It didn't work. Howling in the moon, he's terrified. He's terrified. This is just chaos, rancor. All of this for the Emperor while he sits swanning around on his plane. Look, Cheesebro had an idea. He doesn't want it. These people are not real revolutionaries. They're not willing to die for the cause. That ain't happening. Okay. This is so good. It feels like Cheesebro is sweating. I mean, sweating. Joseph, when he says discs don't heal. Herniated discs do 90-some% of the time. So it's not in the disc itself. Anyway, I'll be fine. Oh, all right. Come on, Cheesebro. It feels like it's like I'm getting a mental image of him. Like he's not going to do anything bad to himself, but as far as like his sense of danger, it's like he feels like he's standing on top of a really tall building, and he's like looking down over the ledge, like he feels like that's where he has to go. He's going to end up going. Sweating. Like going to his own lawyers and be like, and with the lawyers, I swear some lawyers, they need to have like small paper bags in their desk. And I would, it is my nature. I want to feel bad for somebody who's panicking, but he tried to destroy our democracy. He tried to turn us into an authoritarian state. And I'm sorry. No, I'm not. No. Mm-mm. Flip. Do the only half decent thing you've ever done and flip. Oh. Yes. Lucky girl. Thank God for stupid criminals. The Empress. Yes, this is our country. It's our country you were messing with. Page of Wands. Well, I didn't do anything. I wasn't that important. You're up on RICO charges. Boom. Please tell me this. Please tell me this is right. I'm not that important. I shouldn't have to go to prison for this. No, partnership with the institution. Gonna be looking for a deal, Spiff? That's what the cards, that is the card. The energy and the cards right there. Boom. I highly recommend it. I love that Star's saying big decisions looming for Cheeseburger. Cherry Bomb said cream cheese. Someone earlier was saying, one of them was saying shredded cheese. Paula says, I have 7 herniated discs. Oh, I'm sorry. One to the point of eruption, permanent damage. Please make sure you take care. They're different degrees. Yes, mine is not that bad. It really isn't. And, you know, I've been feeling better. The longer I do the posture thing and I just stay on a chair, and I'm feeling better every day. It's slow, but it's better every day. So I'll be fine, really. Thank you, though. Cherry Bomb, thank you. Also me. Kevin Brazil said more like Cheese Whiz. Yeah. He says, I'm so hungry now. Oh, I'm sorry. Joanne Frank saying grilled cheese. Okay, I don't know about the tomato, but Joanne Frank, grilled cheese on toast, because we're talking about Trump being toast. Grilled cheese on toast. Okay, I know. It just, at this point, does this start? I'm starting to fall into laughing at my own jokes, and that's never good. Oh my gosh. Giovanna says, I'm melting. And people wonder, how can you go on every single day of the year? Because I get to hang out with the best people. The really best people, not Trump best people. Oh gosh. Okay. So there are more questions, and there's hardly a sad one amongst them. Okay, at 27:20. Oh, Trump. Yesterday, and Trump went to court, even though Cohen was scheduled to testify, but he's not going to until next week. He's got some health problems. But Trump went anyway. Oh gosh, I had the, oh, here it is. Let me, okay. There's a link in the description box, but this is the original from, I'm going to read you from the original from Newsweek. Oh my gosh. Trump appeared in court Wednesday for his trial in New York. Attorney General Letitia James' $250 million lawsuit accusing him of business fraud, etc. It's all the details of that. Okay. And Trump's attorneys did not request a jury, so Engoron will rule on the other accusations. Okay. So every time this idiot says, I don't even get a jury, you specifically didn't ask for one. That's the incompetence of your lawyers, or just an excuse for you. Anyway, real estate appraiser Doug Larson continued providing his testimony in the case on Wednesday. Trump's financial documents allege that building valuations for several Trump properties were determined through conversations with Larson. Okay. There was tense questioning from Trump's lawyer. Okay. So Larson faced tense questioning from Trump's lawyer, Lazaro Fields. Okay, so we've got Larson and Fields. Fields pressed him about his 2015 appraisal of a Wall Street building owned by Trump. I'm guessing this is Larson, allegedly undershot the value by $114 million, but defended it by saying the values were not wrong and were what we knew at the time. His testimony prompted Trump to throw his hands up and begin to speak to his attorneys. You're not supposed to do that. So Mr. Grumpy is sitting there. It began to speak to his attorneys, prompting James' legal team to request Engoron to tell Trump not to speak during witness testimony. Engoron issued a warning to Trump to remain silent during Larson's testimony. He said, okay, I'll ask everyone to be quiet when the witness is testifying, particularly if it's meant to influence the testimony. Hello, sweetheart. There you are. The exchange was not the only tense moment. No. Less than an hour later, because, you know, like a little kid, you can chastise him, but then if he has to sit there for a while longer, you know how it's going to go. Less than an hour later, Trump's attorney accused Larson of lying in the testimony. Okay, Fields accused Larson of lying. So Fields accused him of lying. You lied yesterday, didn't you, about an email or something. And okay, so that was that. Trump's in court, but he can't just sit there quietly. All right, come on, sit in my lap. I should have gotten the blankie, but this will have to do. You have to just sit on my lap. Can't have the blankie yet. I'll get the blankie later. Okay. Visualize 70, yes. Well, who's Mr. Grumpy Pants today? Yes, indeed. Oh, and have you seen? Do you go sideways? You do. All right, let me make this bigger. You got to see how grumpy Trump looked yesterday. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, that ugly face. And I don't mean ugly like, it's just, he's such an ugly person. Look. Oh no, it went small. Okay, let me see. Can I go this way? There. Look how grumpy. Look how mad he looks. Oh, that is not a happy bunny. And that's one of the better pictures, because the other ones, he was just staring down, just. And then, of course, he keeps going out during the breaks and yelling. And does he have somebody like a plant in the press pool who asks him questions or about things he wants to talk about? Because he goes out there and there's somebody there, there's a guy, and he just keeps shouting out these questions that would be exactly what Trump wants to talk about, not questioning anything. So I wonder if he's got a plant. Oh, this is glorious. Okay. So the question is, is he going to get into trouble? Is Trump going to get into trouble for running his mouth and making a fool of himself and acting like a toddler in court? How long before Trump is held in contempt for being unable to keep his mouth shut? Hello, dear. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, Rhonda Cox is today at the GOP meeting. Representative almost got into a fight with Gates. It's such a good day when they show their true heinousness. It's just So Trump, can he keep going to the Engoron fraud trial? Or he doesn't have to be there, which is ridiculous to me. You should have to be there if you're, okay, whatever. If the state has enough evidence to bring you to court, to bring your case to court, anyway, or maybe it's just me, that I'd be there. Kathy Doyle says, big bag of rats. Yeah. Stephanie Miller says that a lot, and yeah. What was that? Hang on. Oh, anyway. Oh, look, see the blonde child? All the sunlight on the blonde child. That's the card for the reading. That's exactly what's happening. This man has no coping skills. He's never had to fully act like an adult. He's never been held responsible. All right, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Emperor, and Nine of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. So, of course, he expects his lawyers to be fighting for him. They really want him to stick to the plan. This is a card of refusal. This Four of Cups. This is someone being offered this cup. And the cup would be like with the judge saying, be reasonable. Kind of civilization saying, be reasonable. And this is a refusal. I don't want your stupid cups. I'm sick of your stupid roles. I am the emperor. Really? You are acting like a child, and you're going to have lots of legal worries because you are acting like a child. He's going to have troubles. Exactly, Cherry Bomb. I don't wanna. Exactly. Oh. Oh boy. All right, so we love Jack Smith. 3715. You know how Trump's been trying to use his PAC money to pay for various people's lawyers? Well, here's the thing. To make sure that the lawyers are telling these people to do the same thing, to do what he wants them to do, he's been having the same lawyer representing multiple people. Well, Jack Smith is saying, no, you can't do that because you get conflicts of interest. Because Trump's not paying for these people's. He's not, it's like, okay, you choose a lawyer and I will pay for it. Or, oh, that lawyer is already working with so-and-so. Why don't you choose someone else, or maybe someone from this firm, or Jack Smith has filed paperwork that prohibits Walt Nauta's attorney from cross-examining certain witnesses in the Mar-a-Lago docs trial due to conflicts of interest. Nauta's lawyers have conceded they cannot question witness 1 or Trump employee 4 due to the fact they represented them in the past. Will this damage the case for Nauta and Trump going forward? It's just overall this. These are not mastermind kind of people. They're just not. Thank God for stupid criminals. Yes, never, never. Stomping his whittle feet, using his whittle hands to cover his ears. Oh, thank you, Lady Eva. Thank you. Oh, my God. The documents case. True, Cherry Bomb. The cannon's going to try to get in the way no matter what. She'll try. Kevin Brazil says, yes, that's what the Garcia hearing was supposed to settle. The one where she didn't know the basics, didn't know what a Garcia hearing was, and threw a tantrum and left the court. King of Cups. Hello, Jack Smith. How you doing? Oh, dapper man. Becca is saying Walt Nauta is going to end up regretting going to prison for an orange mango. Who'd throw him under the bus to save his own behind. Yes, he's in for a rude awakening. Yes. You have to be a special kind of stupid to be protecting Trump right now. Again, Toddler Trump, howling at the moon. Nauta's situation is not good. And the lawyer thing just adds to it. Legal swords through the heart. And this is for the lot of them. This is for all the queens, all the MAGA higher-ups who are directly supporting Trump. Oh, exactly, Lady Eva. She took her gavel and went home. Oh, gosh. Giovanni, exactly. He needs to get his bib and rattle and sit in the corner. Oh, gosh. All right. Speaking of Trump's crack team of dream team of lawyers, 4145. Oh my gosh. Trump lawyer John Lauro tried to appeal Judge Chutkan's gag order. It was shot down by the U.S. Circuit of Appeals because he wasn't qualified to do it. Jeez. He has until November 2nd to get registered with the D.C. bar so he can actually do that. Will things like this prove the ineptitude of Trump's legal team? Will this kind of stuff keep happening? Dream team. And I've said it before, I will say it again. If somebody was accusing Barack Obama of 1/8 of what Donald Trump has been accused of, there is not a legal firm in this country that would not be falling over themselves to represent him. Absolutely. Yes, Mr. President. But Trump? Ooh, no thank you. The stench from here. No. Becca says that's what happens when you get your lawyers from the penny saver. For people outside of the U.S., we get these things in the mail pretty regularly. It's an envelope and it's full of like half-size sheets of paper, a whole bunch of them that have, they're basically coupons for local businesses. And it's called the penny saver. And, you know, normally it's if you need new tires, if you need your carpet cleaned, you know, that kind of thing. Those lawyers in the penny saver. That was good. Raymond DePascal says Craigslist Legal Services. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, Trump hires them because they're loyal to him, and you can't be loyal to him if you can really see, if you can read a room, if you can see reality, if you care about your law license, if you care about democracy, you know. Chariot, Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Magician. Oh yeah, they're going to end up, Trump's lawyers are going to end up dancing a jig, but it's just to try to keep him calm. These are big trials. This is a big deal. Page of Wands. This is not somebody who knows what they're doing. Not really. Not like they should. And legal insult to injury. Just they do dumb stuff. It hurts Trump. It hurts them. They're doing this dance. And ultimately, but mostly their client ends up with 10 swords, 10 metaphorical swords, legal swords through the back. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, Star says Trumpy scraping the bottom of the lawyer barrel. Yes, Tracy Ford, use our legal services and receive free French fries. Oh, wow. Speaking of, Lady Eva's reminding us, Fonnie Willis told Jordan where he could get a textbook for $249 on RICO cases and the law, and yeah. So speaking of Jim Jordan, that's where we're going next. So yesterday we read on 645. Okay, yesterday I read on the fact that apparently in his lovely, lovely bid to become Speaker of the House, Jim Jordan found out who was not going to vote for him, and his people were sending out basically threatening messages, not only to the representatives who weren't going to vote for Jordan, but to their wives. Obviously, they're mostly male, because that's what it said in the article. Their wives, not spouses, wives. Tells you a lot right there. But anyway, that did not go over so well, which is why yesterday during the second round of voting, Jordan, he gained 2 votes who had been no, but he lost 4. Not good. So we'll get to that in a second on what's going to happen now. But Jordan is talking, basically, he's saying he will go for a 3rd vote for Speaker. This concession has come after several GOP representatives have complained about personal threats to themselves and their families, including Representative Mariannette Miller-Meeks from Ohio, who received credible death threats, that's a quote, after her vote and had to get the police involved. Is there a connection between these and Jordan's sudden change of heart? Is it because you know you'd lose, or is it... CC Ryder says, CNN is reporting the House GOP are, quote, screaming and cursing at each other behind closed doors, unquote. After all the damage these people have done, it warms my heart. Yes, Clem, Jim Jordan cancels bid for House Speaker. But it's part of it because he knows he's in trouble for threats. Or is it just because he knows he'll lose? Kathy Delisle says, how delightful. Giovanna says, well, we're screaming and cursing them in public. And Dave said, lips of fury. Oh, are you finally on the bed? Are you finally currently on the bed. I'm guessing you want to, oh, Justice. Oh, Jimmy Jim, you're in trouble. Oh, you're in trouble. You okay? Are you okay, sweetheart? I think he wants to be covered up, but he's going to have to wait a second. Okay, Justice card. Jimmy Jim, the human air horn. And all the garbage he's done. Having to walk away. It's right in the middle. Ooh, very shaky ground. Ace of Cups. Well, I'm not getting legal stuff, so I don't know that they can bring it right back to him. But Jimmy Jim's got some other legal stuff that's in the background. So Lady versus Boo and Kitty saying, I'm doing better than Jim Jordan. Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, hang on. Just a minute. Just a minute. Here we go. Oh, it's your kitty. And, oh, there you go. You're all covered in warm. Good boy. There you go. All right. So hopefully he'll be okay there. Ricky says, I wouldn't vote for Jim Jordan as a street cleaner. Cherry Bomb says, who isn't kitty? Blanky me, mommy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, so at 5210, Jim Jordan is conceded before a third vote for Speaker. No. Indicating he will throw his support behind McHenry in his temporary leadership. How long will this unholy alliance last? We don't want McHenry as Speaker. And you know what? You can tell everything you need to know about McHenry by watching the way he gavelled. He hit the gavel after Jordan lost. Anyone who would take that gavel and raise it over his head like he did and slam it down that hard, that's not a good person. That is a red flag. Red flag. But sure, McHenry. Yeah, exactly, Giovanna. Bow tie gavel guy. Got it on, baby. James says McCarthy. Do I have the wrong thing? Yeah, Valerie Sargent. Fisher Price squeaky gavel. Ticky, ticky, ticky. Lori Love says McCarthy is his buddy. Okay. Holly in France said he's self-conscious of his short stature. He's 5'5", so he changed the chair behind him so he didn't look like, so he didn't look so short. Okay. Tris Matthews says bow tie gavel guy doesn't want any more power. He does want to work. Doesn't want to work either? Okay. All right. We need a Speaker of the House. Page of Wands. Justice. 9 of Pentacles, Fool, 4 of Pentacles. Now, this is a good point. You have a good point, cards. He's actually he's got more power right now than he realizes, because there's no obvious Speaker ready to. He's temporary, but there's nobody right there to take over. So, in order for him to even just stay where he is, he could be making some demands. I'm glad he's not, but he could. Right now, he's sitting pretty. Jordan got his just desserts. And going forward, this is, this is like, oh, is that going to be McHenry? No, this is just the Republicans going forward. It's a mess. It's a disaster. Yeah, Cherry Bomb, don't tell him that. All right, so don't tell anybody I said that. It's a mess. It's a mess. Man. Whew. Okay, so at 55:50. 55:50. Thank you, Julie. Julie Hinners gifted 10 Black and Orange Tarot memberships to random people in the chat. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for gifting. That is very sweet. Thank you. All right, so, folks, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay, really. So, it's 56:30. Will the representatives in question speaking out about these bully tactics bring about some positive change? That's a good question. That is a fair, decent question. CC Ryder and I completely agree with you. The GOP doesn't need a speaker. They need a snake wrangler. Yes, they do. So, will threats bring about any kind of positive change? Not feeling like it. The energy's just low vibration garbage. Charity, this is not great. Ugh. Strength, 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords, Queen of Wands. It makes, well, first of all, it makes Democrats look better every single day. And they just keep throwing mud at each other. Let's put it that way. All of this worry, they're sitting around stressed and yelling and swearing at each other. And yeah, there's not going to be much change over there. So, I want to know, and probably you do too, at 58:30, probably. Will Republicans nominate, vote, appoint? No. What's the word I'm looking for? To get a speaker soon. I'm sure there's an official word for it. I can't think of it off the top of my head. And Janelle Espinosa, I agree. Democrats, we have such talent. Yeah. Elect. Thank you, Ruth Yogi. Elect a speaker. Thank you, Janelle. All right. What about the speakership? U.S. House of Representatives. It is October 19th, 2023. Energy's not great. Wheel of Fortune. Ay, ay, ay. Wheel of Fortune for the reading. 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, King of Pentacles, High Priestess, 6 of Swords. Okay. First of all, anybody who's willing to, any kind of moderate who's willing to work with the Democrats in any way, shape, or form, probably can't get in. King of Pentacles. You gotta, seriously, how many Republican women, like what percentage of Republican House members are women? I'm guessing it's not 50-50. But please prove me wrong. High Priestess, this does not feel like higher wisdom. This feels like secrets, backroom, backbiting, and this is trying to get through murky, murky water. So soon, Oh, Julia, thank you. Thank you for being here. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so, yikes. All right, I want to make sure I get this one question in at 1:02. I think you'll like this. Especially fellow people who were brought up Catholic. Currently, the Vatican is hosting the Synod of Bishops, where leaders of the church gather together to debate their official stance on hot topics. Okay. Somebody tells me this is not Wendy Williams worthy, but sure. Just outside the city, hundreds of Catholic women from around the globe have come to protest the patriarchy within the religion. Will this make any difference? Let's have a look at that. Oh my gosh, thank you, Gloria. Thank you. Makes a big difference. Thank you. Oh, Becca, recovering Catholic here. James says, me too. All right, church leaders. Gonna allow. I mean, I would think they would allow married priests before they would allow women to be priests or bishops or pope. Can you imagine? Yes, I can imagine. Yes, Becca, I won't repeat it, but I agree with it. King of Swords. Oh yeah, the men making the legal decisions. Yes, dear, am I making too much noise? Are you not covered up? Okay, you gotta see this. His head is sticking out, so he wants to be covered up. Did you spun around and now you're not covered up? You big silly. You big silly. Because you flipped over. Get some rest. He turned over. Messed up the... Anyway. Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, Emperor, and Three of Pentacles. Yeah, don't hold your breath. They've always been horrible towards women, and it's biting them. The Emperor. This is the card of the patriarchy. And this Three of Pentacles, this is a plan. In the Rider-Waite card, this is the people, they're building a cathedral, and the plans, look at the plans and the craftsmen, and like I said, they'll let more men in before they'll give women power, but course, Mrs. Pope Francis wants women to have more power, but not the cardinals. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Anthony. So, yeah, let's not get our hopes up. But justice is working, and that makes me happy. So, all right. Thank you for being here. It is 1:25 p.m. here in Chicago. 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You are always welcome. Just want to encourage you. And other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year. All right. So I hope that you have the most wonderful day. Please remember you're not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. There really are. All right. So hang in there. Jerry Bob says, please give Boo Boo a hug and a pet from us all. Yes, absolutely. Also, Alfie. Yes. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. All right. Take care. Take care. Have a good day, Becca. Have a good day. All right. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow.